Hello guys, Shama here once again. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to use Windows Movie Maker. So just in case some of you might not know what's Windows Movie Maker, or the name you feel like maybe it's for making movies. I don't want to make a movie. Well, the program itself, as you can hear, Movie Maker, it's mostly for editing videos. So you can do a lot of stuff with it. You can for example, you can cut the video and you can add a background to it. You can what else, you can make the pictures, you can make them slideshow, you can do a lot of stuff. So anyways,
Reaper X.
without further ado, let's just hop into it. So today it's not gonna be much. Today I'm just gonna be showing you guys how to upload media files in the program itself, and maybe I'm just gonna show you a bit of let's say how to add a background to the sound to the video. Okay, so without further ado, let's just hop into it. Alright, so I'm assuming that you already have Windows Movie Maker installed in your computer, but no stress. I'll put the link, the direct link to the download web page on my description below. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna go to start menu, Windows button.
Start window, search box, edit, search for apps, settings, and documents blank.
So I'm just gonna search Movie Maker M.
Movie Maker app. Press right to switch preview 1 of 1 level 1.
Already there. So there's two ways you can upload the media files. I'm gonna show you this way. You open Windows Movie Maker.
My movie maker window unknown.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's open. It's saying unknown. Don't worry about that. If you tab,
click here to browse for videos and photos button. Click here to browse for videos and photos button.
As you can hear, it's telling you click here to browse for photos and videos. So if you enter there,
add videos and photos dialog, file name, combo box collapsed, edit all plus and blank.
As you can see, so it's gonna ask you to go to the folder where your video, whatever you wanna edit is. So I'm just gonna shift tab to go to my file explorer.
Items view list. Camera roll not selected, row 1 column 1 of 2.
Okay, so as you can see, there's camera roll.
Save pictures column 2 of 2.
Save pictures. Okay, so I'm just gonna backspace to come out because
items view list. Pictures 11 of 15.
Pictures, and I'm just gonna go to videos.
Videos 15 of 15.
I'll enter
4K video downloader not selected, row.
Okay,
selected.
I'm gonna go in 4K downloader.
Items view list. How Lion Pride Hunts Great Cat Tactics not selected, row 1.
As you can see, showing me the files that in the 4K.
Mufti Meant Death, The Inevitable Reality.
So there's Mufti Meant Death.
How Lion. Mufti Meant Death, The Inevitable.
Okay, so there's only 2 files in here. So let's say, for example, let me show you guys how to add a background only for today. For now,
Mufti Meant Death, The Inevitable Reality.
So I'm just gonna take this video.
My movie maker window, timeline list, Mufti Meant Death, The Inevitable Reality.
So it depends how big your video is. So if your video is like it's really big, it might take some time for it to load. So you just have to give it some time for it to finish loading. For some reason, NVIDIA doesn't really read the progress bar of the the video. So yeah, you just have to be patient. Yeah. So anyways,
The Inevitable Reality, part 15.mp45, 1, 8, 98.95450, 197.9095000, 0, 1, 0, 0x00000000. Change thumbnail size button, timeline list, Mufti Meant Death.
Okay, as you can see now I'm on my dashboard. So if you try to press space,
subject, then they frighten others and they frighten themselves. But the idea is not to frighten anyone. It is
so if you space again, it's pause. It's gonna carry on from where you
to
stop.
Inform, to educate.
Okay, so if you shift tab,
next frame button, next frame, L.
You can hit next frame.
Play button, play, space.
Play. Shift tab.
Previous frame button, previous frame, J.
Shift tab.
Preview scrub slider 109.67 scrub movie.
You see, this is now the progress bar of the video. So that depends. Now you have to play with that. So if I go back, left arrow.
70.
So
0.00.
As you can see, 0.00, and if you press space,
0.23, 0.33, 1.57, 1.2.
It's starting from the beginning. So this is the beginning part. Okay. So now, let's say now I want to add the background sound to this video. So there's 2 ways you can add background sounds.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So I'll pause. So let's say I want to add the background here. So if you press menu button, which is Alt,
ribbon property page, ribbon tabs, tab control, home tab selected, Alt H.
This is on home home tab. So this is what we're looking for. So if you tab,
minimize the ribbon button, show only the tab names on the ribbon. Alt, Y. Help button, get help on using
Again.
Movie Maker. Alt. Home property page,
Again.
clipboard grouping, paste button, paste the
I'm
contents of the
pressing
clipboard.
tab.
Alt. Cut button, cut the selection from the project and put it on the
Cut.
clipboard. Alt,
Okay,
H,
we
S.
don't that.
Copy button, copy the selection and put it on the clipboard.
Copy.
Alt.
Okay, no.
Add grouping, add videos and photos button, add videos and photos to the project.
Photos. That's if you want to add other videos or you want to add photos to your project. And tab again.
Add music, grouping, add music to the project. Add music,
see,
split button, add music to the project.
Add music to the project. So you enter there.
Find new music online grouping. Audio micro alt, H, M, A.
Okay, so here there's different options. Days. If I press down arrow.
Free music archive alt, H, M, F.
Free music archive.
Vimeo alt, H, M, V.
Vimeo.
Add music from PC grouping. Add music to the project. Alt, H, M, M. Find add music from PC grouping. Add music to the project. Alt, H.
Add music to the project. So what this does is, whatever background you have, it actually plays on the whole video of it. So, and then there's another option if you go down arrow.
Add music at the current point. Add music that starts at the current point in the project. Alt, H, M, C.
As you can see at the current point. So what this does is, wherever you pause your video, where you selected, you do put your background there to start from there. So let's say I
add music
take here.
At the current point. Add music that starts at the current point in the project. Alt, H.
Okay, so let's say I enter there.
Add music dialog file name, combo box collapsed, edit alt plus and blank.
As you can see, it's prompting me again to go to browse through my file explorer. So I'm just going to shift tab.
Items view list, name split button collapsed sorted, ascending. Emotional famous background Nasheed.
Okay, so let's
selected.
say I want to use this
Number
one.
emotional famous background Nasheed extended one.
Emotional famous backgrounds, whatever it's called, Nasheed. And you enter.
My movie maker window, timeline list, emotional famous background Nasheed extended.mp36.
So it's just loading. Just gonna wait for a bit. Alright, so
emotional famous background Nasheed extended.
You see on my dashboard, there's two things now.
Multi-ment death, the inevitable reality. Part 1 5.
If you press space, this is gonna start from the beginning. And yet, if you go up arrow,
emotional famous background Nasheed extended.
Emotional background, whatever it's called, and you press space, it's gonna start playing from there.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اهتدى بهداه وبعد. All praise is indeed due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Blessings and salutations.
That's how you add a background sound. So let me just pause, and then let me show you at the beginning that there's nothing.
Next frame play button, previous frame button, preview scrub slider 38.93 scrub movie.
Yeah, I'm pressing shift tab to go to that. The progress bar. Okay.
Preview scrub slider 38.93 scrub.
Okay, 38. So let me go to 0.
39 0.0
0.0 and press space to play.
0.27. Change thumbnail.
As you can see at the beginning, there's nothing. And then let's just wait. When it comes to where Mufti Menk starts talking, then you see the background as well. Start what? Talking.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
As you can see, that's where I put my so that's how you add the background at the current point. And you can, let's say you don't want to do that, you can press Ctrl Z to undo that. And then
ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless every single one of us and to grant us every form of goodness.
Zoom time scale slider.
At the same time, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless our offspring.
Pause button, pause, space. Play button, play, space.
So as you can see, the background is too louder than Mufti Menk itself. So if you go on the dashboard, let's say you go select that
preview scrub slider
the video. I mean the audio. So let's say tab.
Play button, play, space.
Display.
Next frame button, next frame. L.
Next frame.
Timeline list. Multi-ment death. The inevitable reality.
Death, that's a video. Okay, so use up arrow or left arrow down to find the audio, the background sound.
Emotional famous background Nasheed extended.mp36.
Okay, that's the one. And then to reduce the background sound, you press menu button, which is your Alt by default. Okay, you press it once.
Ribbon property page. Ribbon tabs, tab control. Home tab selected all.
As you can see, we're on home tab. So if you press left arrow.
File tab drop down button grid sub menu click here.
Then file tab again.
Help button get help on using Movie Maker. Alt.
Okay, help. I'm pressing left arrow.
Minimize the ribbon button. Show only the tab names on the ribbon. Alt.
Okay.
Ribbon tabs, tab control. Music tools grouping. Options tab selected all. Y M.
Minimize the ribbon tools. I'm gonna press again.
Ribbon tabs, tab control. Music tools grouping. Options tab selected all. Y.
Okay, so this is options. So we are on the music. What you call this? Settings. So if you tab now.
Minimize the ribbon button. Show only the tab names on the ribbon. Alt. Y.
Tab again.
Help button. Get help on using Movie Maker. Alt. Options property page. Audio grouping. Music volume button. Change the volume of the selected music. Alt. M. V.
Music volume. I'll shift tab.
Help button. Get help.
and then tab again.
Options property page. Audio grouping. Music volume button. Change the volume of the selected music. Alt.
So it says music volume. And then if you enter there.
Timeline list. Emotional famous background Nasheed extended.mp3.
Okay, here it's something wrong with, there is something wrong with my NVDA. It's not reading, but by default it actually reads. So for now I'm just gonna turn on narrator just to show you.
My movie maker window. Slider. 43%.
As you can see, say 43%. So if you go down arrow,
41.
41,
40.
40,
38.
38. So let
20.
me just go to, let's say 0,
1. 0.
0,
1.
1,
3.
2,
5.
3,
7.
4.
9.
Okay, let's put 9. Okay, and then you press enter.
Timeline list. Emotional.
And then you press space.
Space.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اهتدى بهداه وبعد.
What you call
All
this?
praise is indeed due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
More
Blessings and
louder than
salutations
the
upon
audio
Muhammad
itself.
sallallahu alayhi wa
And
sallam.
another way you can do
We
is
ask
you
Allah
can do like
Space.
this, the easy way. Let me just exit narrator for now.
Exiting narrator.
So you press menu
Ribbon
button,
property page.
which is Alt, and then you go left arrow.
Video tools grouping. Edit tab selected Alt. Y.
There's
D.
edit tab. Okay.
View tab selected Alt. W.
View tab. We're not looking for that.
Project tab selected Alt.
Project tab. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So if you tab there,
Minimize the ribbon button. Show only the tab names on the ribbon. Alt. Y. Help button. Get help on using Movie Maker. Alt.
there's help.
Project property page. Audio grouping. Audio mix button. Set the audio levels of the non-emphasized tracks. Alt. P. I.
As you can see, okay. And then you tab again.
Emphasize narration button. Press make the narration louder than the video sound or music. Alt. P. N.
Okay, that's if you got a narration. We'll talk about that later on. And tab again.
Emphasize video button. Make the video sound louder than the music or narration. Alt. P. V.
As you can see, it says make the video louder than the background sound. Like
Emphasize video button. Make the video sound louder than the music or narration. Alt. P.
you see, then the music or narration. So if I enter there,
Window. Timeline list. Emotional famous back.
and if I press play,
Subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless every single one of us and to grant us every form of goodness.
the video
And
actually
at the same time, we ask Allah
more
subhanahu wa
louder
ta'ala to bless
than
our
the background
offspring
itself.
and
So
to,
that's how you
to bless
balance
those
it.
members of the Muslim ummah,
So
those who are suffering
that's how you add the background
anywhere
sound
they
to
are
the
or
video.
wherever they are on this globe. We ask
So,
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease their
guess
suffering. And we ask
can
Allah
practice on
subhanahu wa
that
ta'ala
first,
to
and
grant
then
us
on my
goodness
next
in the
video,
dunya
I'm
as well as in the
going to show you guys
akhirah.
now how
Honored
to
ulama,
save the
beloved
project.
brothers and sisters, dearest
Because
listeners,
there's two ways that
there
you
is
can,
one.
there's actually two ways that you can save the video, because sometimes you can save it as a project and it won't save as an MP3. So the next video I'm gonna be showing you guys how to save the video. So make sure you are available on my next video, and then also I'm gonna show you guys how to cut let's say a certain point where you don't want. So I'm gonna show you that, and then after that we'll save the video. Alright guys, cheers, see you in my next video.